Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reality Right After. Today, we're back with another panel, and we have everybody's a returner today. So, of course, Justin Colon, TRR correspondent, is here today. From By Latin Men podcast, we have Anthony Polanco.
Hello.
And from No Chaser TV, Tori B.
Hello.
I'm so excited for everybody to be here today because we have a very exciting show. And, let's just get into the tea. Let's just get into it because, Lord, has it been a crazy week, but also like a bunch of stuff because as many of you guys know, we did, the reality rundown was at the virtual RHT Awards red carpet, and we were the only Black brand there, so it was a very big moment for us. And a lot of things happened that night that I'm gonna keep it for the memoir.
Ooh.
Oh my God, I agree.
Like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I was gonna make a video about it on my channel, and I was like, I need to start thinking like long term, and like some things need to be kept for the memoir, so that I can always have tea to drop, So
You could interview me because I was in the dressing room and the after party.
Okay.
I saw a lot.
that is so true, and your stories from that night were hilarious. So, one thing from that night that really was hilarious to me, but also was like, wow, I cannot believe they got that at the after party. Jennifer Fessler and Jackie from New Jersey got really sauced up, and basically they were like having a moment, and it turned into something that I guess Jen Fessler didn't think it was going to turn. Jackie basically told her that she feels that Jen is a social climber. And that the moment that Jackie wasn't like the hot commodity in New Jersey, she kind of like jumped ship to whoever's full-time, and that Jen really cares about the social things of it all, and she jumps around people basically as a priority, and that she feels like they're no longer close because Jackie is just not as famous anymore. And this is what Jackie said to her.
When was Jackie hot?
No, what you
When
say?
was Jackie a hot commodity on New Jersey? When Jen was on the show?
Well, that's true. That's true. That's very true. I was gonna say there was a moment where Jackie was a hot commodity, so maybe Jen Fessler,
decade ago.
maybe Jen Fessler coming in thought like, oh, like Jackie had a couple seasons, but I just thought it was funny that like Jackie got drunk and like rambled at the Pay 6 after party on a hot mic at that. And
Whose hot mic was it?
Pay 6's.
Oh, Page 6. Oh, they put everything out.
Yeah.
But at least
They posted it? They posted it? Oh my
I think I can pull it up, but
You should be documenting it though. Like you should be writing this like on your MacBook or something, so you can remember for your book. Not just go over based on memory.
Yeah, no, of course, no.
Or audio.
What's going in the memoir was written down. But anyways,
Okay,
thoughts? Do you guys think that Jen Fessler is a social climber, Tori?
I think I mean, it is part of the housewife experience.
Okay.
I believe so. So
Reality TV?
it's not nothing new, but to like put that out there in front of the media like that, that's kind of wild.
It's crazy.
But I would agree. So that's that on that.
Anthony?
If she's a social climber, what is she climbing? Mount Everest? Because the bitch ain't getting nowhere, to be honest. So
Why?
I don't
Because of
agree.
Jackie?
Where is she in the totem pole of society, of reality world? Like, what are we talking about? She might not even come back.
Well, that's Jen Fessler's point, that she's not that girl anymore, or like, she was a friend of, and like kind of like, like Jackie's on the way out type of. I mean,
No, I'm saying
no shade.
Jen.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Jackie
But
was
from
But the fact that she's a friend of, she kind of like went from full-time to
full-time.
friend of, and
Right.
kind of like now it's kind of like it's a lot going on in her personal life. The girls were icing her out in the last season. Melissa doesn't fuck with her anymore. So it kind of gives like she's just not part of that circle anymore because the girls have iced her out. So then Jackie's claim is that, because the girls have iced me out, like you were supposed to be my friend and still be a real bitch, but you're not.
Right.
But the question was, is she a social climber?
Right.
What did she climb to?
You can.
What did she
you
climb
can,
to?
You can try, and you not get there. That doesn't change the fact that you tried to climb it.
Social
But
climber,
we're
right?
talking 2-3 years later. The
She's
show been
probably
off.
still climbing.
You know the girl.
That's what I'm saying. She's climbing Mount Everest because she ain't get to the top yet.
I mean, to be completely honest, this is no shade. This is no shade.
It's all shit.
No, this is really no shade. But to be completely honest, New Jersey has been out of the radar for how long now?
It'll be 2 years.
2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Right.
2 years.
About to be 2 years.
No shade. Any other show, like if we were talking about, if Atlanta was off for 2 years, we would not be talking about No Friends Of.
At all.
Never.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even the fact that like Jen Fessler is around, it's like, I don't know what it is, but they love the New Jersey friends. Like they keep them girls around.
Yes.
Because I feel like with other casts, it's not like that, you know?
It's not.
And with New Jersey, at any time they can bring people back because they did that with Danielle Styles.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the other one? The crazy one who had the store. I always forget her name.
Kim?
Kim D?
Kim. Yeah. Kim D.
Kim D,
So they just are always around, and they're still
Rotating.
gonna do events because at any given moment it could be a shakeup, and they can add them back in.
Yes.
And
Got it.
people will still be interested. So I will give credit when credit is due. So they got to keep being at events so they could keep being around and being filmed. So
And that's probably the formula that Miami did. You know, they were still hanging out as friends to get picked back up.
yes.
But I think that in Miami, there might, well, I feel like there is a genuine like
Friendship.
there
Yeah,
in Miami. I mean, I don't know after this season where those friendships lies, because I feel like this season Miami's getting to that point where, and we can segue out of the New Jersey topic, but Miami's getting to that point where the creeping 10th season is coming, and it's like it's starting to get where like people
Get fired.
People are getting fired. People might be replaced. People might be dropped down. People might be pushed up. Some friendships have just gone too far. Some friendships just don't have more to give. So I feel like next season for Miami, if they keep the same cast again, like I would be very surprised, because after this season, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot. Like
It's boring.
I don't know if I could watch it one more time.
Exactly.
Yeah, same. I agree.
You know, like this, mind you, I love when they invest into a cast. I think that you have to let some cast like play with each other for 2-3 seasons. But this is the 3rd season with this cast, you know?
They only added Stephanie.
And maybe if they would have added another person,
What you feel?
maybe if they would have gave Kiki
Nicole.
a full time, it would have felt different. But it
I
just
don't know. Kiki really disappointed me this
Yeah,
season.
she's just in Gertie's
Okay,
corner.
I think she's pandering too much to Alexia and Marisol and them. Okay, you are not being a real friend.
Going back and saying everything that's happening
right,
on the other side.
To me, you're pandering. So I don't even know. We all advocated for Kiki to get a bigger role, for her to only play into the dynamics to keep, screen time. I'm not here for that. I'm not a huge fan of Stephanie, but she's a chaos agent, and she stood up to the OGs, and I
Right.
love that.
right.
But I'm not a fan, because I'm not a fan of the fashion, and I see that she's very, very bossy, and I kind of like that, but I kind of don't.
Yeah. I think well,
I love her.
it's a level of arrogance.
I know you do.
You know?
Yeah,
I know you love
It's
her.
a level of
But
arrogance.
Alexia has the same arrogance without the money.
No.
So what's the problem?
Exactly,
Child.
and I think it's great for the show. I wouldn't be friends with someone like that unless I got the same amount of money to
Okay.
match.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is why
Same.
her and
Because
Lawrence
Stephanie's
get
the type of
along.
person that it's like, if you don't have the same amount of money that she has, it's like you kind of like have to like
Condescending.
kiss the hand.
Yes.
You know?
And I think that's where Alexia and Marisol have an issue.
Had issues with her, especially in Spain, and not wanting to go to Sevilla, or right? It was
On her jet.
on her jet. So because they felt like, if she gets mad at us,
She might leave us there.
She might just tell us like, you need to fly back on your own. And it's like, no shade. Like, if I'm taking everybody on a plane, like, you're not about to be dingling the plane. Like, literally, this is our way back to our country. Like,
Yeah,
come
no,
on.
seriously.
But
And
you really think that would happen?
Yes,
I
she
don't.
would. She's the type of girl that never had friends and likes to have that power
But she has
over.
friends, just not broke and female friends.
She doesn't have friends.
She does.
She said she doesn't have friends.
She said she
On the
doesn't have
last
friends.
episode, though, 2 weeks ago, she did have a female friend, but they were uber
That's-
rich and like
It's
with
But
some of
let's
the
go back-
fashion.
beneficial business
Yeah, like,
relationship.
but she
That's what
also
it gets.
said she likes to have male friends.
She don't
Let's
have
go
no close
back-
friendships.
Let's
She
go
don't
back
have
to
no
someone who's equally as rich. Dr. Nicole never acted like that.
Period.
Never.
But they still
Whatever.
hated her.
Yes,
They still
exactly.
resented
Because she
her.
still spoke up for herself.
Sometimes you have to you don't know what you have until you don't have it anymore.
Right.
And maybe getting Stephanie now lets them know, like, we ran Nicole out, but we could have stayed with Nicole.
Right.
You know
But
what I'm
they didn't
saying? And it's
run
not
her
shade. And it's not, no, I'm not saying that they ran her out, but I think that Marisol, Alexia, and some of them may feel like they ran her out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, Nicole left on her own. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no shade, Nicole don't need no show.
No.
She got the
does.
coin.
She got the
Yes.
coin.
She got the coin.
Well, bring her back next season
Right.
and let them play. Let Stephanie and them play.
But that's
Yes.
the thing. Someone has to go, guys. It's 9 people right now. If we bring
Julia,
Julia gotta go.
Julia gotta go.
Gertie could go.
Excuse me.
Gertie could go.
No.
Let her
No,
go start a
Ger-
foundation and
She
do
actually
something.
gave us. She actually
What
gave
did she
us
give
a
us?
story.
She does-
Yes.
What was the story?
Excuse
She
me.
has the
Yeah.
best marriage
I want to
too.
hear the story. We didn't see her marriage this season, but go ahead.
Yeah, she talked through her trauma. The issue with Julia lying
For
okay?
5 episodes.
Yes.
Half of the season.
Well, she shouldn't have threw the water at her. Then we wouldn't have had to talk about
That's
it.
the only
Agreed.
reason why we kept talking about it.
Okay. Well, we gave Julia another storyline. So.
But was that a storyline we
and,
wanted to
and
see?
she gave more than Larsa. To me, you could send Larsa home.
Larsa could go.
Larsa can't go because Larsa is the only one that don't take, like, she doesn't give a fuck about nobody's opinions. She's not going with the flow.
Because she's not intelligent enough to care about
She
other
is
people's,
intelligent. She is
people's
intelligent.
opinions.
We can't call her stupid.
She is not smart.
We can't call her stupid. First of all,
Larsa is not
hold on.
smart.
How many of these bitches got degrees? Because this is not Wendy or Stefan.
And she
Okay,
downplays.
Larsa has a degree, I believe.
No,
Boom.
she doesn't.
I,
does.
she?
No,
wait,
You in a gold digger?
wait.
No.
I
But
believe
she
she
met
does.
him in college.
No,
She met him in college.
Larsa
I think
downplays
she does have an
everybody else's accomplishments all the time.
That's okay, she's a
Whether
housewife.
somebody's in
show
college.
that.
She's not a
that.
housewife anymore.
But many
Her
of them
kids
are
don't
not.
even like her.
Lisa's a
Yes,
housewife.
Larsa Pippen has earned a bachelor's degree in political science from the
Boom.
University of Illinois.
Was she not using it?
But I mean,
Hold
it's
on.
no shade. I have a bachelor's in political science, and that shit was hard.
Boom.
So if Larsa has the same one, bitch, you earned it.
But look,
She's
these
still not
attacks on
intelligent.
Larsa don't land for me because how many of them are not housewives? Lisa's not a housewife. Alexia's not a housewife. Like, what are we talking about?
She's still married.
Who's married?
Is
Lisa?
I mean,
Alexia still
Julia's married.
Julia's
Gertie's married.
Yes.
For Alexia married?
Is she?
No.
She's not.
No.
And she's the queen.
Well, she's separated. I don't know if the divorce
Yeah, I'm
it's
not
final.
sure if the divorce went
So
final,
it's but as of right now, I think they're not together. That's another thing with Alexia and Todd that it's like I don't know, like I don't even know.
We
where
don't know
it's
what's
at right
happening.
now.
Wait, I thought on Watch What Happens Live last week, she said that she left him.
Yeah, but then it's like you don't know. Look at the
Oh,
show.
okay,
you know what
okay.
I'm saying? Like
It's
the
like
show.
back and
She
forth,
don't
back
know
and
what she
forth.
want.
No.
The Barracuda doesn't know what
She
she
knows
wants.
what she
So
wants.
it
She
is
wants.
what
She
it is.
wants.
A
She wants a
husband
husband
with money.
with Todd.
With
She wants.
money.
God does not want her. Move
I
on.
know.
Like, wake up, honey. What are we doing? Alexia, if you are the Cuban doll, why are you letting this man walk all over you? Which is what Stephanie was trying to tell her, even though she didn't like the message.
Sure.
What do you guys think about her son telling her and basically clocking her like, listen, like I don't feel comfortable Frankie being in the house with him again because at the end of the day, he left Frankie there.
Yes.
I think that he has every right to feel that way. I think that Alexia needs to listen to her family and her friends because they're actually not giving her bad advice. It's not like they're hating on her. They're like genuinely worried. And what happened to her son was not right. Him walking out and making it a thing. Like Frankie needed to process that. And like for all of us to see Frankie's process and to see that he's going through trauma again is like, girl, wake up, Alexia. We love you. We're rooting for you. Like, get it together, sis.
Yes.
Not all of us.
And I just,
Be nice.
oh my God.
I support Frankie.
Listen,
We love Frankie.
I also think that it's, when do we stop like going crazy over men that it starts being detrimental to our lives? Like Alexia,
She old.
you know what I'm saying? Like we are too grown.
And she's beautiful. Like,
And
girl.
you're
She's not,
gorgeous.
but go ahead.
And you're gorgeous.
I love Alexia.
Anthony's views are his own.
Right.
And you're gorgeous. So I just think that sometimes we have to make decisions that maybe, like Marisol said, they're not for the kuka. They're for right here. You know what I'm saying? It's the best decisions that you need to make. So I don't know, like
It's draining, and she needs to go seek some therapy. I'm a huge advocate for therapy.
What's right for the whole is not right for the soul.
But like Alexia is someone who was married to an old closeted man all those years,
And
and
that's
now
her
she's
problem.
hooked on a man. That don't make no sense to
I
me.
think she made very poor choices in her life when it came to men. One of them was in a cartel. The other one was a closeted gay man. And now Todd has basically used her.
She used to write a book.
And
But how
just
did
left
he?
her.
But the pattern is she always found a man to take care of her.
It is, and that's the problem.
that's the problem.
That's her problem.
She's
never
too
married-
codependent.
Codependent, and I don't know if did she really love these men, or did she just
I mean,
need to be
I
with
think
them?
it's very Latina of her to fall in love with the first person that gives her attention. So do I think she'd be in love? Yes. But I think it's like she doesn't throw that love around. It's like it's very strategic. Like, okay, you got the coin, you got the lifestyle that I need. It's easy for me to fall in love.
Yeah,
And you know what? I'm 35. I'm turning 35 tomorrow. I always say at this time, thank you guys. I always say at this age, I'm marrying for money. Like, you need to have your finances together or else I'm not giving you the time of day. I'm 50 in 15 years. Like, let's think about it. I'm not here to help you get your career together.
He's speaking from that. Yeah. But that's his truth.
But that's different than marrying for money. You're marrying someone who's stable. You're not. Marrying for money. It means that they're taking care of you. What does she do besides marry for money?
I'm not
confused.
opposed to that either.
Before a housewife, where did she get
I'm
money
just
from?
saying.
If I could get it with
That is such a Libra thing.
And if I could get it with the love, it's tea.
I'll learn to love your ass eventually.
But if you get
You
it
could
with
do
a
that. I can't.
I will learn to love your ass
sugar
eventually.
daddy, that's different. Like it's an obvious arrangement.
Right.
Like Erica Jane and Tom Girardi. That's fine. But she acts like she's head over heels in love, like can't leave him. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
He might be the most attractive man that she's probably been with, and he has money. So I think it's...
Wasn't her son's father good looking?
He was.
Yeah, he was good looking.
He was.
But that was like a
but
long
he
time
was-
ago.
He was also in the
cartel.
cartel.
Yeah.
So it just was,
That street.
And that was like a long time ago too. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to talk about, and we reported this on the reality rundown, Marisol versus Adriana. The cast allegedly is freezing out Adriana as Gertie calls it sad and shameful. So there's a lot of drama boiling down right now, especially because we're recording this the night that the finale airs. So there's some things that have come out from the finale that we already know. And one of that things that dropped in the finale is that Marisol said that she actually was the one that came up with the wretched word.
Okay.
And that Adriana actually did say ratchet, and that off camera, Marisol told her,
Change it.
like, I'm gonna save you.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw you a bone. Say that you said wretched, that you tried to say wretched instead of ratchet, and blame it on your accent.
Oh.
Do we
So
think...
at the finale event, Marisol drops that bomb because she hears earlier. It got back to her. Remember in the episode before, Adriana and Stephanie met. And Adriana was basically egging Stephanie on about Marisol,
Yes.
It got back to Marisol that Adriana did that. And Marisol said, when I gave you that bone, I told you, don't bother me for the next 2 years.
Oh.
And I'm still hearing that you are over here telling Stephanie shit about me.
So they made a
now
deal.
I'm gonna let everybody know that you did actually call a black woman ratchet.
Ooh.
I agree with Marisol.
But no shade. Marisol,
Strategic.
baby, I'm holding your hands to the fire. That was not the right thing to do.
But that was a friend.
They're not friends.
It was a friend.
They're not.
They're
friends.
not
friends.
history, though.
They
have a long
made
history.
a deal because she's tired of getting harassed.
But we are
Adriana.
excusing microaggression
Yes.
Yeah.
for that friendship. Marisol, I don't know. I think you made the wrong decision. And I know the play that you're doing in the finale by putting it on Adriana, but I want you to know that your hands are not clear because in the moment, instead of you standing for what's right, you decided to cover it up.
Yes.
When Kiki is actually her real friend and not Adriana.
I have a question. Do you think, okay, not to play devil's advocate, do you think Adriana really, number one, knows what the word ratchet is? Number two, do you think Marisol just made that up to get back at her? Like,
No.
Okay.
No.
Adriana know what ratchet is.
And when you see the episode, you'll like it's clear as day. Like
okay, got
it. Because they also flashed. I think they have a clip of
Adriana's
Marisol
60
telling
years
her.
old.
Oh, it's on camera.
Yeah, but the thing is that I'm not giving Adriana any excuses because Adriana likes to say that she is a daughter of the world and she's multicultural and she knows better. She's an intellectual. She speaks 5 languages. You know what ratchet means.
Which makes sense though.
Yeah.
Why she went so hard in the last episode to have her friends speak on her behalf and say that she wasn't racist.
Oh yes, I've seen that.
We've never seen this friend before. No shade.
And no one called her racist.
No
one.
But the thing is that I think that
she called herself racist.
When she panicked in the moment, she probably thought, oh my God, they're going to try to cancel me. I need to figure out how to make this better. But that's... Adriana, if you're listening to this, your biggest downfall is the fact that you go bonkers under pressure.
Yeah.
And you stop thinking. And that's why you portrayed in the finale, you were not thinking. The conversation that she had with Julia, I was very disappointed in it. I don't think that that's how friends talk to each other. She was mad that Julia was not there. Well, Julia was upset with Adriana because Adriana did not come to her Oprah. She was singing something in charity, whatever. And Adriana did not come to that. And she feels like, I've been for every fire performance. And like, why couldn't you be there for my big night? Yeah. So then when she was bringing this up at Adriana's and Stephanie's co-hosted event, which they co-hosted the finale event, Adriana basically went off on her and basically told her that what you wanted me to do, cancel my event to go watch you sing? Like, this is my dream. And it's like, I get it, but I feel like, I don't know, like Adriana, she has this vitriol with Julia that I just don't understand it because there was love there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was your best friend and you may be feeling insecure because Julia is now aligning herself with Alexia, Marisol, and Larsa, but this is not the way to get your friend back.
Yeah.
I agree that might not be the way to get your friend back, but to me, loyalty is everything. And you're a disloyal bitch. You flat left me.
Talk about Julia?
Yes. You flat left me to align yourself with those chicks when they couldn't stand you. And Alexia was the one who called you a Russian prostitute. There's no damn way.
I agree. Agreed.
You gotta be.
But I didn't think that she was going after Alexia Marisol. I thought the whole beginning of the season was that she started getting closer to Gertie. And then Gertie ended up backfiring because of the whole cruise thing.
Well, no, but Adriana had a separate issue with Julia about Julia basically aligning herself and being more friendly with Larsa, who was like basically Adriana's like opponent, Larsa, and also Alexa and Marisol because they like
she didn't defend at the reunion, and she didn't stand up for her when they were attacking her.
Alexia, Marisol, and Adriana have that Karen Giselle like friendship where it's like they're
oil and water.
Yeah, they're always gonna be like that.
Yeah.
So but thoughts on the fact that some of the cast are trying to ice Adriana out and not film with her.
I mean, she's a friend of.
But she's also one of the biggest stars of the show.
I'm sorry. So unfortunately, she is a huge part of the show.
So Adriana comes back next season?
Absolutely.
Just
like Marisol. They're gonna keep on being friends up.
So who goes? One name, go and finish the and we're done with the Miami talk.
Julia has to go.
Julia.
Gertie. Both of them.
What about you, boss man?
No, it don't matter. My opinion don't matter.
More than 3 people gotta go. So why we gotta say the same things? Julia, Gertie, who? Pick somebody else.
No, I love everybody. Stephanie, bring back Nicole.
Please
bring back Dr. Nicole.
Well,
I want an authentic rich bitch, not like an act. That's an all act.
But did y'all have a problem with Lisa her first seasons? Because she was a ditzy rich bitch. that
But
looked
she had
down
the
on
money.
everybody.
She had the
But
coin.
she
She
not
had the
more than
coin.
Stephanie.
But she had the coin. I don't know.
But Stephanie
I
has
don't
it
know.
too.
But she wasn't like, I don't know. It's just
She
the,
looked down on
it's
everybody.
just the way. It's just the
A
way
ditzy
that she
girl
flaunts
is
it.
always good for the show, though.
But ditziness can get excused for ditziness. You know what I'm
Lisa
saying? At
is
the
not
end, it's
conniving.
ditziness.
Lisa doesn't do things to hurt people on purpose.
what's wrong
That's
with
one thing about
Stephanie?
Lisa.
She still hurts them.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
Not
Stephanie
on
being
purpose,
mean,
though.
bossy bitch? What's wrong with that?
I think she's necessary to the show, so I wouldn't
think so, too.
ask her to leave. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Kiki could go now.
Yes. Kiki,
I
girls with
agree.
Julia.
Castmates, I want to know, seeing that where Miami is ending ahead of season, what, 10?
No.
No, 9?
Sep-
Is it
this
his
is 7.
9?
This is 7.
This-
This is only 7,
I thought
y'all.
this-
Hold on.
No,
This
no
is
way.
only season 7, y'all.
It is?
We've only been back for 3 seasons. We took an 8-year break. Do y'all forget?
Oh, yeah, season 7. Okay.
Okay.
Dang,
Uh,
who's that 10?
All right, 10? Sorry, I got all my housewives mixed up.
It's been 10 years.
Castmates, ahead of season 8 for the Real Housewives of Miami, I want to know who stays, who goes. Not everybody can come back. Not everybody can stay. Does everybody come back? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that.
Seasons 8, 9, and 10 for every show is where things start to change.
Yeah, for sure.
Bring Dr. Nicole back.
Yes.
Bring Dr. Nicole
Well,
back, please.
listen, Salt Lake City.
Child.
Salt Lake
They
City.
giving me
Salt Lake
pages.
City.
This is Salt Lake City only.
Child.
I'm sorry.
Lisa
The
is the
number
star.
one show.
Lisa
I've been saying
It
it.
is.
The number one show.
on the network.
It's very enjoyable to watch because it feels like everybody is locked in from in front of the camera to behind the camera.
Yes.
Like the production is top notch. The storytelling is top notch. The fights are top notch. The girls are locked in. This is
the reads.
and this has been consistent for the last 3-4 seasons. I don't know what you guys have going on over there. Keep it going.
Keep it going. Can I say one thing about Salt Lake Girls that the other franchises need to learn? They understand the assignment of an ensemble cast. They don't try to ice people out. They know that every single character on their show is important for the success of the show. And that's why they keep going. They will literally curse each other out at a reunion and then go to dinner right after.
Yes.
That's why they're so good.
And they saved the tea for camera.
yes.
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 Even Britney's trifling ass. Like,
I like her.
She needs a snowflake.
And there's a place for her.
There's a place for her.
Yes.
Like, there literally is. I was having this conversation. I think it's because genuinely they've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Although there is a lot of issues between Bronwyn and Lisa, they knew each other prior to the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so to watch them in the last episode go back and forth like that, it just was like, ooh, popcorn.
Yeah.
What am I looking at? These are the reads I was looking for on Potomac that we not gonna get no more because old girls going.
Girl, and no shade.
What girl gone?
Candace,
You know
don't play.
You know how we used to. You know how you used to be like, girl, look at Atlanta.
I'm on enemy territory right now.
Hold on. You know how we used to say like, look at Atlanta for reads.
Yes.
Yes.
Baby, you gotta say, look at Salt Lake City for reads
period.
because the girls on Salt Lake City are not scared to really
Go
get
there.
in
Go
on
there.
each other's asses.
Anthony, high body count hair.
Oh.
Period.
No, but like Lisa versus
Period.
Bronwyn in
Oh.
this episode 2. First of all, episode 2 was phenomenal.
Yes.
The fact that we got Gout Dick Sucker
Oh my
in
God.
episode 2.
Lisa is the star of Salt Lake City.
I don't know.
as per
Baby
Justin.
Gorgeous.
They said her name. They did a count how many times they said her name the first episode with her not being there.
And
It's
they
40
still talking about Jen.
42
She's the
times.
star? Is Jen the star?
Good
Girl,
point.
what are we
42
talking about?
times. 42 times.
She
42
was a
times.
no show. We're gonna talk about you, girl.
42 times.
What are we talking about?
And I think another brilliant part of this is that how many people really thought the franchise was over once
Right.
Jen
It got
was
better.
arrested.
I think that.
No shade. No
Yeah.
shade. We thought it was over when Monica left.
Oh no.
We thought a lot of people thought
they
that it
did.
was over
They
when Monica
did.
left because
Yep.
they really fucked with Monica and what she stirred up.
Yeah.
And to be honest, that season into into the after one was when they were able to still keep going. I said, "Oh,
They got something.
They got something, and they got it going on." The producers are tapped in like no other show. I don't know what's going. I'm telling you,
you know what I
was
love?
a great addition.
You know what I
Blonde
love
was a
about
great
this
addition.
franchise is every season I have a new fave and someone who I dislike. So it changes each season. Like one season I love Heather and I hate Meredith, and then the next season I love Meredith and I hate Heather. It's like that's
But that's
what,
how it should be.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that.
You don't
but you still like Alexia.
Child.
Leave Alexia out of this.
And you always loved Candace.
Always.
one thing that we saw in Salt Lake City recently was an update to Mary and her son's situation. We saw a sit down with Mary and Robert Jr. We also know that Robert Jr. has been arrested as, you know, after filming this and all of this and the season coming out for driving under the... I'm not sure, so I don't even want to like say, but I just know that he was arrested. It was handled. Mary's going through it.
Yeah.
Yes.
She doesn't seem to have a hold on the situation, and I think that Mary is one of those mothers that, you know how there's mothers that can handle everything and there's some that can't.
Yes.
And Mary's one of those. Just speaking freely, I just feel like she's one of those mothers that it's like, you know, she said it herself, like, I need Robert
says it,
Sr.
yeah.
Yes.
I need Robert Sr.
She can't
Like,
handle
if it wasn't
own.
she said it when Whitney and Heather were talking about, and then, you know, when Bronwyn said that she's not ready for when to live, and then Heather got mad about it. She also opened up and said that, you know, without Robert Sr., she wouldn't be able to handle the whole Robert Jr. situation. Robert Jr. needs help. He is still smoking marijuana and
other drugs.
other drugs. In the episode that we saw, he doesn't seem okay to me.
No. He was like spaced out.
Yeah.
He said he has smoke. He was high.
Yeah. So
I mean, I saw it as soon as
All right.
Yeah.
him.
I mean,
Like,
too.
he's high right now.
He ain't stop smiling.
I will give her this credit. I will say, Robert Jr. is an adult. That's
Right.
number one.
That's true.
Okay. There are some mothers, and they're in our community, Black and brown community, where I feel like they coddle their kids and specifically their sons too much.
Mm-hmm.
And so the fact is that yes, she may be a little hands off, but I prefer her not to coddle him and say, "Oh, baby,
Everything's
gonna be
okay."
all right.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, you're my prince and my no.
He needs, in my personal
He needs
opinion,
a longer stay
he
at
needs
a facility.
an extensive
Yeah.
stay at a facility
Yeah.
where these are habits that need to be unlearned, and then you need, and after you unlearn them, you need to relearn new habits
And get a job.
and you know,
For real.
and reestablish yourself into
Yeah.
society,
He
and
needs a
you need to
plan.
do an overhaul of your friendships, an overhaul of your circles, an overhaul of whatever your life was that was leading you to these drugs.
But that's the thing. He said in the episode that he doesn't engage with nobody that he used to engage with. But he's now isolated and he's just home doing nothing. So
Right.
now he's going back to weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do give it to her for having so much grace handling it. She's
Yeah.
not judging him, which you would expect the opposite from somebody that's
And I think that it's important for
priest.
And very religious, yes.
Yeah, so like someone like that would have honestly kicked him out
Yeah.
because you're bringing shame to the family.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
do appreciate that, but at least she knows that she can't handle it alone.
yeah.
And again, he's
That's
an
a really good
adult,
point.
so she can't make him do anything.
Right.
And she's realizing what she's doing wrong. She's like, sometimes I'm too on him. Now I'm learning
Yeah.
to like back
Yeah.
off. So she's conscious of like what she
explaining-
needs to do.
Yeah.
Giving him excuses.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely shout out to Mary for sharing her story. It's definitely like, again, one of the beauties of Salt Lake City, real stories.
Yes.
That's one of the things that we complain a lot in a lot of these shows. We don't see real stories that are happening. And when we say that we are lacking real stories in certain shows, we're not saying that what you're giving us is fake. It's just that maybe
some are.
your storyline is just not that interesting, and we need to stop putting people on TV that are not interesting. If you're not giving us an interesting storyline, then to be honest, can we go back to the era where like everybody was bringing it, everybody was giving personal story? You know what I'm saying?
We need season 5 of Atlanta every time.
Right.
And Salt Lake City is doing it.
Yeah.
When people were going through multiple shit, like it was a lot going on in the houses.
Yes.
So here's the thing, Wellington. If that's the case, then Giselle needs to leave Potomac.
No.
Girl, we're not even talking about Potomac, right?
I'm just saying.
We're gonna soon.
So, because there's always room for someone like that. Just like we keeping.
Room for someone like he don't got no storyline, baby. She
All right.
can't manufacture stuff. So if that's the case, and if that's not what we want, she can go.
So why was Candace on for so long? Her storyline was Ashley, fighting with Ashley, and talking about her husband for years.
That girl was filming a music video with Trina on the show. We saw her. We saw her make her album. We saw her do
Candace
IVF.
had a storyline.
We saw her marriage. We
did.
saw her mama.
And her mom played a big role in the show. Her relationship with Chris played a big role in her show.
But her.
Chris, I'm sorry,
Her
but
music career.
they almost
came
made
at
it
the
seem
end.
like Chris sexually assaulted someone.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like,
Okay.
that was huge.
Manufactured.
Shout out to the Bassett's. We love
Just
you.
to be clear, Giselle
At the reality
never said
rundown.
that.
Excuse me.
She
She
said
alluded.
another episode.
It was an illusion.
She
words
alluded
matter.
to it. He made
me feel uncomfortable. Why can't you say that? You're
No.
a woman. You can't say that.
Hold on one second.
The
First of all,
producers rolled
she
it
was
back
one
at the
who asked
reunion.
him
To talk.
to talk over here.
Right.
Okay, and then you claim
He asked to go into her room and
No.
close the door. Yes. Is that not what happened?
She changed the word. She changed the wording a lot,
She-
and the producers clocked it at the reunion, and they said you absolutely
What
did
did she
say
change?
he tried to put me in the room.
Yeah.
And the producers watched the
Yes.
reunion.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. She alluded
Right.
that something happened, and
The producers had to come in, and Andy was like, "Oh, you did say that. It's on camera."
Well, listen, it made a good season. What else did
but-
Candace have going on that season? Besides just filming on a driveway.
The girls, I'm here for the read.
Yeah, I think that's
She's
the
the
thing.
best reader on the
If you're not
cast.
giving me personal story, then you gotta bring it like in the field. You know what I'm
She
saying?
did
Like,
both. She
But
did
she
both.
only did it with one or two people.
But I think that Candace was always down to spar.
Yes.
She just didn't.
actually,
She
like,
didn't
come
have an
on.
intelligent cast to spar with. She was the only intelligent
That's
reader on that cast.
fact.
So when you don't have no one to work with,
Well, one is intelligent,
That's-
but they weren't reading each other.
Right.
Well,
And
the
Monique
two-
was intelligent.
The two best readers on the show were friends.
Yeah.
Wendy and Candace.
Well, listen, we spoke to Candace at the Virtual Reality Awards, and it's low-key an exclusive. I asked her directly what was her thoughts on Monique returning to the show, and if this is a Candy and
never answered
Phaedra
that before.
situation. Never.
Shout out to
If
you.
this is a Candy and Phaedra situation where it's like, like I'm not gonna be on it if she's on it, whatever. And Candace, she received the question so well, which I was so happy. And her answer was basically like, listen, at the end of the day, no one and anything is gonna stop me from being on Potomac whenever they call me to be on Potomac. So if they call me to be in Potomac and Monique just happens to be part of the cast, then scoot over, Monique.
But you don't think she was cold?
Huh?
Why wouldn't they call her?
I think that I personally, I have to be really careful because I say I personally, but I mean like me in my head,
like your opinion.
not like
What you know?
anything.
no, yeah.
But in my opinion, that has nothing to do with the makers of this show.
Yes.
I think that after this season, she might get a call.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they wanted to see how far they could go without that, and I think that let's see how the season goes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big season. We are in the
Season 10.
and on the
decade
brink
long.
of Stacey's,
Lying.
Big
An actress.
Talking about storylines.
big
Actress.
fall at last year's reunion. So, anyways, Candace did say that she will be back, and I thought that was great. I would love to see Candace and Monique back on television again.
I would too.
I think that
Same.
reality TV is about storytelling, and I think that there's a story there.
Redemption.
There's a story there. How do two women that went through what these two women went through come back from that? And
They can. Portia and Kenya.
but listen,
can.
even if they don't come back from that, a conversation showing that it's worth it. I feel like that's something people need to see.
But let's be clear. It didn't happen because Candace didn't want to happen. When they had an altercation, Candace rallied all the girls at her house and they all iced Monique out.
But I think that
there was no chance
But
for
I think that
apology.
time heals all wounds,
Yeah,
and I
that's-
think that we're in a different situation now. So I feel like the conversation that we have now is completely different. It's like, girl, so much stuff.
Candace is a mom
Changing
now.
their lives.
Monique is divorced. Like, a lot has changed.
A lot has changed,
Yeah.
and it's like, girl, you put your hands on me.
But you asked her to drag you. Just to be clear.
Listen,
We're not going to go there.
I'm just saying. You said drag me. I dragged you. Okay.
you put your hands on me. It is what it
Kenya
is.
and Portia made up, and they were friends this last season. Like,
Yeah, but no
why
shade.
can't
No
they?
shade. Kenya got dragged. Candace put her. Yeah, Monique put her hands on Candace.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
Hands and
that's why I
feet.
think that it's a little bit more
Traumatizing.
because like that was a baddies Zeus
Style,
Network
yeah.
style situation, you know? And I cannot believe that it was
aired a little bit.
I can't believe they aired that. I can't believe they aired that.
But because I think that is so funny because certain things don't get aired on certain shows.
Yes, that's
we
right.
see
Now, Potomac.
we see Jennifer on New Jersey smacking Danielle smacking the hell out of Jennifer, but then there's other shows where we don't see where people get
I give you a good
Give me an
example.
yeah.
Brooke and
Jackie Christie,
But that
basketball
didn't
line.
air.
That fight did not air.
But it's just so interesting
But
to
in
me.
Potomac, we saw when Kiana got punched.
We did it.
No.
We did it.
We did it.
No.
The
They
cameras were
went to
down.
black.
The cameras were down.
We didn't
The
see her
cameras
get
were down,
blocked
right?
with the bottle.
They only showed the TMC
Oh
footage.
no, that must have been the footage from somebody's cell
from
phone.
TMZ.
Yeah,
Because I saw it.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't air that on
but
the
but
show.
they didn't
Oh, okay,
they don't show
okay.
all of that. But anyways,
So they
Maybe
pick and
it's because
choose?
of that. Maybe because of the Candice and Monique situation.
well,
But
I
we
think
saw Portia.
I think the
after that,
cameras were down when that happened, and then they put them back up.
Yes, back up.
Yeah.
Aaron.
even after that, there's been it's not coming to me right now, but there's
situations
there's
that
a
didn't get
situation that like it was physical that the screen went to black,
I can tell
and
you.
then after that. New Jersey aired and Danielle whooped Jennifer's ass, and everybody and the conversation was, how come we get to see this, but then other stuff? I think it was on a white show, if I'm not mistaken. Am I talking? No, let me. I don't know.
Wait, one incident that didn't air was Heather getting punched by Jen.
Yes,
I was just about to say that.
Yes,
I was just about to say that.
The cameras were down though, right? That was at
I
night.
think, yeah, it was at night.
It was a security. It was
Oh,
a
that's true.
camera.
They have cameras in their rooms. Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't know,
That is
like,
true.
We didn't see that.
How you see her walking in?
You're right.
Yeah.
In the night vision, but then you don't see the actual altercation.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Potomac to come back.
Candace come back for the Monique situation. To be honest,
Then again, maybe Heather didn't want that aired.
to protect Jen, yes, because they were
Get
friends.
in there, huh?
That
Remember,
might
she
have been
protected
it.
her until she got
Yeah,
convicted.
Until she got convicted. I'm like, girl, why didn't you admit that this lady clocked you?
No, she did just keep a job the next season. Did she say at the reunion?
Who?
Heather?
No, she ain't say that the
It was the next season. She
It
said
was
it.
it came out,
She said
but
it.
she brought it out in her book first. Remember? Always,
Wait,
always a
yes, yes.
paywall.
Speaking of Heather Gay, I feel like she did speaking of her book, she did Housewives right. Her second season.
Absolutely.
She upgraded her house. She went on a book tour. Like out of all her castmates, did
I
it.
think there's the pressure that she puts on herself to be the mother of the cast, and I think one of the best things about Salt Lake City is that there is no mother. I think
there is none.
they're all like at the same thing,
Beauty
but
lab.
that's her thing, that she thinks that she's the mother, and I like her that she plays that role. You know, like
Oh, more like the mediator.
yeah.
But I think most of the pressure is more from her being Mormon and a single mom. Because she had to provide for her kids.
But I also feel like
And she upgraded her business every year. She kept expanding.
Shout out to Beauty Lab.
this season, stop giving shout out to these businesses. They're not paying me. They're not paying me.
Sorry, boo.
No, it's like-
Where's the read?
right?
Let us film in your facility.
We need some
Botox. No
Botox.
money. How you call it? Damn, I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought.
What's about
We
Heather?
were talking about Heather being the mediator or the queen.
The mother.
The mother.
Oh, that one thing that is gonna be different now is that I feel like this new season, that storyline of Heather and her Mormonism and stuff like that is going to start getting challenged because some of the girls that have also that same story are like, girl, like enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you're dragging this on. Like even Whitney's like, girl,
Come on, we heard this shit 5 for 5
I
years.
did the psychotherapy season 3.
Sorry,
like
I'm done. I'm honestly done with the Heather Mormon.
Yes.
right.
Sorry.
I love,
I'm
but
really done
I
with
think
it.
she's still good on the show. Like her
Yeah, she
spilling all the tea to Lisa about what was said. Like she carries the bone a lot too. Like, girl, I'm gonna tell Lisa everything that went down.
Right.
Yeah,
But I think it's
she
funny.
needs to toughen up.
But
though.
you know what?
People pleaser crap really gets on my nerves
Yeah.
with Heather.
I
But
mean,
you-
letting Mary tell you look like an inbred.
Listen,
That shit.
What about the chain? Did you think that was a good idea?
letting
I like Heather.
I like how that's.
Lisa telling Heather, like, I'm not like y'all and like I live a completely different life. And then Heather taking that in and like not realizing that
Lisa's
like
very
not
different
realizing
life.
that Lisa literally thinks less of you and not realizing that that's not the friend that you should have. I find that highly like concerning that you still want to have a friendship with Lisa Barlow after she literally to your face had a Florida slip and said what she said.
It wasn't a slip.
It wasn't.
Lisa does that a lot.
No,
And
I'm
they
saying it
allow
was
her
a
to
slip
get away.
because like I don't think
she does.
But I don't think she realizes how hurtful she's being, which is why I'm saying slip.
But it's not even for her to be.
But that might not be a
it's
slip.
Not really about her
It's
being.
not.
It's not about her being hurtful. It's about the person she's talking to allowing it.
They all got a lot going on, but Lisa thinks she has more going on.
Well, yeah, she got 5 lawsuits.
Yeah.
She need a job to pay off her lawsuits.
Well, listen,
According to Browen.
I have a call in 2 minutes, so we kind of have to wrap up.
Okay.
But thank you so much for joining me on this. I feel like this was a fast.
This was a good one. This was a good one.
This
This was so fast. We'll be here next week. We'll do a redo. But thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Reality Right After. Castmates, if you love the topics, let us know in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And you are subscribing to TRR Radio. Everything the Reality Rundown. TRR Radio. Make sure that you are subscribing anywhere you find your podcast and follow everybody here by Latin Men, No Chaser TV, and see you next week.
Bye.